Hello everybody and welcome back to INSANEBRIT Gaming. I'm INSANEBRIT and today's simulation is Thursday game between Burnley and Chelsea. I think it's been moved because of a cup game we got up against Southampton in the next week or whatever. So they've had to move the fixture around. I have changed squad a little bit in terms of personnel. Giroud with those goals against Southampton was absolutely incredible. I think he deserves a run out in this game in particular, or especially the Southampton game against or in the cup. But at the same time, I don't know, based on the fact that I don't think we'll get a full spot, I have decided to change it around, leaving Hazard and Morata on the bench, so they may play a part in this game. Okay, so in goal for Burnley we've got Pope. I'm getting the pronunciation right. Ben, I believe, was a former Man City player. Jack Cork, of course, former Chelsea, Westwood, Barnes, and Wood play up top. I think the guy on the right is Aaron Lennon, I believe. Which I thought he went to Everton, maybe he went to Burnley, I don't know. Maybe it's the wrong Lennon, but I don't know, it's the only one I can think of. For Chelsea, we've got Courtois in goal. Remember, I've only made subtle changes. I've left Cahill in defence. Rudiger isn't playing. Zappacosta in place of Moses, and Alonso on the left. William and Pedro up top, along with Giroud, who, like I said, I feel deserves a match after his wonderful performance in the comeback against Southampton, which was incredible. I did not expect, there was nothing for 15 minutes going, and then all of a sudden we pulled something out of the hat. It was incredible, winning 3-2, I believe it was. Unbelievable. Like I said, the personnel will change for the cup game, I believe, in theory. Well, no, I don't think it will change too much because of the fact that it's the only thing we're really going for this year and we have to win it. So I think Morata and Hazard will play a major part. They will start the game. Whether Conte changes his mind regarding Giroud after his great performance, you know. So I decided to give him a run out here and see what he can do. But like I said, Hazard and Morata are on the bench in case. So Chelsea come forward once more. William passes it to Fabregas, lays it off to Giroud. Kante played really well. Oh, good through ball, plays a 1-2, and it's blocked off by Ward this time with a clearance. Chelsea very early on, starting strong. It felt like that they were in cruise control against Southampton for large parts of the game, but Southampton got those 1 or 2 shots and they were both on target and were clinical. William. Zappacosta gives it away. Westwood being tugged back, manages to lay it off to, when it was Ward, or was that Wood? I couldn't see his name. Conte seems to be less animated on the touchline in recent weeks, like he's waiting for something to happen. That's what's been said amongst all the pundits, and I kind of believe that. He's not the same person he was last season. Giroud now, holding up play, lays it off to Zappacosta now. He plays it back across goal. Wall picks it up now and tries to go for the breakaway. And Barnes this time with a poor first touch gives it away. Chelsea back in control. Kante coming forward, driving forward. Such pace and power. Look what he's doing, going all the way. Loses out to Jack Cork this time. Maybe we should have laid it off to someone. Barnes once more losing out on the first touch. That's twice. That's twice he's lost the ball now. Alonso plays it in Pedro. Oh, it's a post. A great shot with his right foot. He did that in the last week's simulation, scoring a goal. Great finish from that left side. Fabregas, Zappacosta now bursting forward. Westwood this time. Gives it back to Fabregas. Plays it into William. It's a good through ball. Zappacosta 1-0. Brilliant positioning from Zappacosta. No one marking him. I think that was a poor giveaway. Was it from Barnes again? It started off that way. They regained possession. Was that Cork? I don't know who gave that away, but that was detrimental to just what happened there. That was a brilliant goal. Great strike. Pope couldn't get to it. Strange name. Again, I don't know if I'm getting that pronunciation of that wrong. Is it Pope or Pope? I don't know, whatever. Zappacosta with 1-0 to Chelsea. 10 minutes gone. Westwood starts off the mood. It goes to Wood. Kante robbing him of the ball this time. Giroud. Robbed by Westwood once more. Barnes. Throws it into Wood. Coming forward now. Testing the Chelsea back four. Tackled there. I don't know who that was by. Was that Christensen? Pedro on the ball now. Coming forward. I think that's Takashi. Tawaski. Cork. Plays it to Lowton. Lennon now. To Barnes. Manages to sneak off a cheeky pass. Wood crosses in. Back post. No. Oh, no one was there. The left winger was coming in. I think that was Zappacosta that cleared it. Goodison. I'm going to call him that. I don't know his actual name. Chelsea soak up the pressure once more. Coming forward. Lots of pace in their passing. Pass and move kind of thing. They're not slowing down. Oh, it's poorly given. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. I thought that was given away there. William. Cuts inside. And it's a throw on. Ward takes it. Ben Mee. Lowton. Clips it in over the top. Cut out by Kante. Giving it back to William now, who comes forward once more. Burnley trying to get back. Westwood again. Westwood's been breaking up play for Burnley. Wood nearly give it away there. Wins it back. Or manages to. A good through ball there. Lennon. And they've been getting semi-lucky of Burnley here and there. Oh, that was a mean foul. That was. Oh, I thought it was a foul. Referee waves play on. Alonso took it like a man. Just took the tackle on the chin, kind of thing, and got up. Zappacosta now. Kante. Again, driving forward, using that pace. But again, he does too much. And loses out once more. Barnes plays it into Cork this time. Loses out. Chelsea's midfield's been really good today. Pedro. Pedro loses out. Fabregas back on the ball now. Looking to pick a pass. Burnley trying to get close. Cork and Westwood trying to break up play as much as they can to prevent Chelsea from coming forward. But they just, like a wave of attack after attack. It's phenomenal. Pedro. They can't seem to get out their own half, Burnley. Fabregas. Cork once more breaking up play. 24 minutes gone. Kante back on the ball once more. They've got to make most of their chances of Chelsea to not regret this. Alonso crosses in, and Pope this time just plucks it out the air nicely. Not a bad performance from Chelsea in respects to their attacking wise. Burnley under the cosh for the first 25 minutes. They've been trying to get out here and there, but they just haven't been lucky enough to get that good through ball. But they've had them small positioning wise. And here we go, Goodison now plays across goal, takes a strike. Goodison, that's a change your name, dude. But anyway, yeah, what a good shot across goal, trying to take his opportunity. Is that Dyche? Sean Dyche? I think that's his name. That's Blaqueta. Zappacosta now. Giroud. Giroud again once more. Plays a through ball to Pedro. And the defender this time clears it. Manages to rob him of the ball. But again, it just bounces right back into Chelsea's possession. They've got to get closer to Chelsea and break them down, close them down a lot sooner before they get into their 6-yard box. You know what I mean? It's, you know what I mean? Ridiculous. From Burnley's point of view, Westwood now plays a misplaced pass once more, and the trend continues for this first half. Giving away the ball. Pedro on that left side now, cutting inside as he waits for support. Giroud helps him out. Alonso, who set up a beautiful goal last week. Oh, in the previous game. It was a fantastic cross, and I think it was Giroud that got on the end of it with a great header in the comeback against Southampton. Zappacosta. Kante. And loses out this time. Tawashki. I think that's, I don't know, his name's a bitch to say. Fabregas robs him of the ball anyway. Pedro now loses out this time to me. Wood. Kante robs Wood of the ball this time. Pedro. Here come Chelsea once more on that right wing. Zappacosta overlapping. Will he get a cross, or will he cut inside? Plays a low cross, and Pope and I think that was Giroud, or maybe it was Pedro clashing there. Christensen gives it to Pedro on that left wing once more. Bit of a clash there between two of the Burnley players. Pedro taking him on. Giroud. Chelsea being quite patient, collecting all their passes, waiting for the right moment. Burnley can't seem to get near them. Fabregas with a shot. Decent position, and just decided to take a shot. Maybe it was the wrong choice, but the build-up play was alright. It's chances like that, you know, or moments like that that you might regret. You know, you may be doing all this nice stuff and everything, and good football, have all the possession, all the play, and then they get one shot or a penalty or whatever it may be, and we're right back in there. So got to make the most of their chances in when you're dominant for large parts, especially. It could all change in the second half when substitutions are made. Westwood. Kante robs him of the ball this time, gives it to Giroud. Back to Kante now. He carries the ball forward. He's going to have to lay it off. He does. Pedro this time. Oh, just a misplaced pass, and Lowton manages to clear the ball, trying to relieve the pressure off their back four, who have got to work extremely hard for, especially in this first half. There's a cross right. Alonso doesn't go nowhere. It's offside anyway. Lennon. Cork to Westwood.
The fourth official has indicated
Zappacosta now. Robs Goodison of the ball. Fabregas. Kante. It's 45 minutes gone. 1-0 to Chelsea still. Burnley still trying to get out their own half. They just about clips it over the top. Route 1. Wood chests it down. Oh, and now tries to hand it back to Lennon, but Cahill clears the ball, but there was a slew of Chelsea players all around the defence there. Hadn't had to do much all game really. Wood tries a little back heel, cheeky, but at the same time, it's not what you need right now. It's not going to work. You've got to do the simple stuff right, and you know, no point doing tricks if you're 1-0 down, and you know, when you get into a good position, you've got to make the most of it. And that is the end of the first half. Zappacosta scoring the first goal of the game. Hopefully there's many more. But you can see how pretty dominant Chelsea were in the first half. Shots free, one shot for Burnley. Possession 62%. Ridiculous. Look at the pass accuracy as well. 90% for Chelsea, 79% for Burnley. Burnley's going to have to change this. Was that a substitution made? I don't even know. Yes, it was. Alonso coming off. We played quite well. For Hazard. Hazard has come on for some bizarre reason. Not really needed, but whatever. Like I said, I thought he would play a part in this game. So Hazard has come on. He'll get that second goal. He'll make the use of this position. But then again, he is playing behind Pedro at this stage. You've got to remember that. Pedro's on that advanced left side. Giroud. So he ain't going to be as effective, you would think. And that was a free kick. The first free kick of the game. We haven't had set pieces. We haven't had any corners or anything like that. And now Hazard, the most dangerous man on the pitch, especially for Chelsea, gets to take the free kick. That will be his first action. Like I said, he is playing behind Pedro at this point in Alonso's position. So I don't know how effective he's going to be in that position, considering I personally would have swapped him. Alright, here we go. Hazard! Oh, takes a good shot. Swings to the right. And it's just went wide. Look at that. Oh no, it was a deflected. Ooh, that was lucky. Like it was on target. Chelsea get the corner. The first corner of the game. Fabregas with the cross. Pope misses out. Me this time. Gets it clear. Pedro! Oh, the shot from distance. Pope gathers up nicely. Saw it coming a mile out, but he had to be on his guard regardless. Christensen. Zappacosta. Carrying it all the way, it seems. Kante. Loses out this time to Westwood. Wood. Gunnarsson. Ward. First decent bit of play from Burnley in the second half. Oh, it's Lennon, crosses in, it's the back post. Wood goes up, tries to beat the defender, couldn't beat him. That was a close call there. Trying to get a shot or a header on target to test their goalkeeper. Hazard now on the ball for the first time properly. Plays in a good through ball to Giroud, who loses out this time to Takanashi, or whatever his name is. Wood plays it into Barnes this time. And loses out once more. And Fabregas plays it off to Zappacosta now, who plays in a great through ball to Giroud, plays it on that right wing. It's Kante's it. No, it's William. Oh, takes a strike. Oh, just hit the outside of the net. Barnes, who's coming off for Vokes, and Giroud is coming off. It went on badly. Is coming off for Moreta. I knew that Moreta and Hazard would play a part in this game, but I didn't think it would be so early on. We've not needed them, but at the same time, since Hazard's come on, Chelsea's performed even better, trying to be getting to better positions. We had a decent opportunity with Giroud, who managed to lay it off to William there. William now. It's Chelsea's full force, I won't even lie, practically, at this point. Full team against Burnley. So it's only going to get more harder for Burnley, I would imagine. Barnes coming off for Vokes. I think it's not a bad substitution. Kante now coming forward once more. Who's he going to lay it off to? Or will he lose it? Kept it for too long and Jack Cork robs him of the ball. Plays it into Vokes now with a 1-2 to Woods. Back to Woods. They've left Vokes virtually on mark nearly. Oh, Zappacosta nearly loses out. That was a close call. You can already see the partnership developing there straight away. William. Ooh, just about. Oh, loses it this time. 60 minutes gone. Cork. Vokes. To Aaron Lennon now. Plays it into Vokes. Loses his man. Manages to get him on the turn. Ooh, and this time, I think that was Hazard with a tackle. William. Zappacosta. Back to William. Being hounded. Loses out this time. Oh, it's a free kick. Burnley not happy about it. Another substitution to be made. Gudmundsson. What? For... oh, that's an easier name. Nakudu. Whatever. He's on the left wing. I know that much. Hazard now with the chip over the top. Whoa, the free kick. Westwood now on the ball. It goes nowhere. Vokes. Robbed by Kante. Gives it to Moreta now. Lays it off to William now. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Tackled. It's got to be a penalty. It's got to be a penalty. William was too fast for him. Will it be a red card though as well? It's just a yellow. But there's no doubt in my mind. Me, former Manchester City defender, youth player, has given away, I think that's a penalty to William. Crashes into him. Even if he attempted for the ball, he got none of it. There's no argument there. Might have even been a red card, really. And I think that's Hazard to take it. I think I'm just going to say it's Hazard at this point. Hazard steps up. Oh, it's a save! Pope with a save, and they should have buried that. What a save from Pope. That was ridiculous. Chelsea should be 2-0 up at this point in time. If they, you don't take your opportunities, your chances, you're going to end up regretting it, and they may very well at the end of this game. It's 66 minutes gone. Chelsea with the corner. Oh, Moretta trying to beat him at the near post. Unbelievable that Chelsea didn't score that penalty to get that second goal. Wood. Cahill loses out to Westwood this time. So there's only one goal in it, so they've still very much got a chance. Have Burnley. Lennon loses out to Aspilicueta this time. William. Gives it to Kante, who was trying to overlap. Loses out this time to Lowton. Vokes. Christensen. Hazard. Fabregas. Wood this time. Or was that Ward? Sorry. Vokes. Blows it into Wood. It's Nakudu. Cuts inside. Tries to go all the way in this time. Oh, Aspilicueta manages to get the tackle in there. Moretta. Westwood. Burnley back in possession now. Coming forward. Trying to get a stronger foothold in the game. Wood again loses out to Cahill. They seem to be getting tackled at the final third. Chelsea not resting on their morals. They're like, they're tackling. They're getting stuck in there when they get near. Fabregas coming off for Bakayoko, I believe that is. Maybe a bit of energy, a bit of pace in the midfield, a bit of physicality in respects to Fabregas may be tired. Give him a break. At the same time, Bakayoko's been left off. Haven't been playing the past few weeks because he's kept giving the ball away. And, I won't lie, that it's just it. He ain't been injured. He's been on the bench for a few weeks, but he keep giving the ball away. So they finally had to make a change. He was forced to lay him off for a few weeks, and it's worked decently, I would say. Bakayoko. Zappacosta now. Got to be very careful in that 6-yard box if they don't don't want to give another penalty away. Lennon. Vokes now dodges a tackle, still got the ball, tries to lay it off. Christensen now gets scoops the ball up. And here comes Chelsea once more. Hazard, I think that was Hazard trying to go forward, loses out once more. Ward, I think that is, down the right wing now, crosses in. Goalkeeper hasn't been tested very much, plucks it out the air. Hasn't been tested at all, really. I mean, he hasn't done anything. It's one of the easiest matches for Courtois all season, I'm sure. Oh, it was a good... Oh, hold on. Nakudu, Vokes, takes a strike! Oh, good strike. Haven't had too many of them. But that was a good hit with his right foot. Just went wide. 10 minutes to go. Or 8 minutes rather. Zappacosta. Loses out to Westwood this time. Bakayoko. Manages to hold the ball surprisingly. Kante. Carrying it forward. Lays off a good ball to Pedro. Loses out. Ooh, Vokes now this time with the ball. Me in a much advanced position. Vokes trying to stretch the play. Cork now coming into the play. Crosses in. A weird cross from... Oh, a strange cross. A strange angle. Vokes went up for it. And I don't know if it's a corner. Lennon coming off for Marnie. for the last 5 minutes of this game. No, it's not. It's a goal kick to Chelsea. Bakayoko. Pedro. Westwood now with the break-up play. Ooh, plucked it out the air. I'm having severe trouble when I'm actually thinking about man of the match, to be honest with you. I really am. Trying to think who would deserve it. Part of me says Zappacosta because he scored the goal. Lennon, oh wait, hold on. Ooh, I didn't know who that was there because Lennon went off. Oh, I knew there was a cross come in there.
A minimum of 3 minutes on its own.
Pedro. Wow, it's a brilliant ball. I think that's to Moretta. No, it's Hazard. No, it is Moretta. Puts in a cross. Gonna be a goal here, surely. William. Bakayoko. Holds off his man. Zappacosta. William. Kante. Oh, and he's just been robbed of the ball. And Westwood now puts it over the top. Well guys, that is the end of this week's simulation. For me, I'm going to say man of the match was Zappacosta because he scored the goal. Was involved in a lot of the build-up play at times. You might have said Kante as well because he was all over the place, you know, breaking up play as well. But I'm going to give it to Zappacosta. Part of me wanted to give it to Giroud because he didn't play too badly, but he came off for the likes of Moretta, and then of course we had Hazard coming off as well. I thought Moretta and Hazard would play a part in this game, but not a big part. That's why I left them off, and it's kind of worked out well. At least I think they'll be fresh for the Southampton game, the cup game, which I think they're going to play a full part in, along with Giroud sitting on the bench or whatever. It may change. They may play Giroud for the entirety of that game. I doubt it though, because we're only playing for that cup. That's the only thing we're going to be winning this season if we do win it. That's only, I think, the semi-final. So. And then fourth spot, I don't know, is a long shot. We'll just keep going as much as we can. But essentially, I think for the large part, the Chelsea players, the coaching staff, and then we just want the season to be over and just say, look, this is what we did, this is what we accomplished. It's over now. It's been over for quite a while. This is what we got at the end of it. What do we do now? Does Conte leave? Do we bring in new players, which we obviously have to do? Where do we strengthen? Who do we get rid of? Etc. Etc. So yeah, it's an interesting time right now at Chelsea. We'll have to see what happens. That's what it feels like right now. It's Chelsea, just everyone's just at the ground and everything is just like, just let the season be over because it's been poor. Considering it still might be good. We still might walk out of a cup, and I'll be happy with that. And then we go again next season. I hope Conte's still in charge. That's my opinion on that. Don't know if he will be though, that's a different story. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this FIFA simulation. Please subscribe if you're a Chelsea fan or whatever, or maybe you just like my commentary. I don't know, I do these every single week up until the end of the season. We will be doing it again next season as well, hopefully. With FIFA 19. When that comes out, it is going to come out in September. Anyway, guys, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Links are in the description below. Keep the blue flag flying high, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.